You open the fridge, stare at a full shelf of food, and somehow decide there's nothing to eat. For your ancestors, that exact moment would have looked like a miracle. For millions of years, food wasn't something you chose, it was something you fought for. So what did ancient humans actually eat before stores, before farms, before cooking? The answer is messier, grosser, and a lot more interesting than you'd think. First, understand the rule of the ancient menu. You ate whatever you could get, whenever you could get it. There was no breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There were good days where you found plenty, and bad days where you found nothing at all. An ancient human's whole life revolved around one quiet, constant question: where is the next meal coming from? Let's start with the part that'll make you wince. One of the earliest reliable foods was bone marrow. After bigger predators finished a kill and left, ancient humans would move in, grab the leftover bones, and crack them open with rocks to scrape out the fatty marrow inside. It was rich, full of calories, and nobody else wanted it. Disgusting to you, life-saving to them. Then there were bugs, lots of bugs. Insects were everywhere, easy to catch and packed with protein. Ants, grubs, beetles, larvae, all fair game. Your ancestors didn't see them as gross. They saw them as a free, walking snack. In fact, billions of people still eat insects today. You're just lucky enough to think it's optional. A huge part of the diet wasn't meat at all. It was plants. Berries, roots, nuts, leaves, seeds, anything that grew and didn't poison you. This is where it got dangerous, because figuring out which plants were safe meant somebody, at some point, had to try the ones that weren't. A lot of early knowledge about food was written in trial, error, and the occasional very bad afternoon. Then came the single greatest upgrade in human history: fire. Once humans learned to cook, everything changed. Cooking killed germs, unlocked nutrients, and made tough meat soft and safe. Cooked food gave more energy for less effort, and many scientists believe that extra fuel is exactly what let our brains grow so big. Your love of a hot meal isn't comfort, it's evolution. But fire didn't make life easy. Meat was still rare and risky. Hunting a large animal could take days and might get you killed. So when ancient humans couldn't hunt, they scavenged, eating what other animals had already brought down, sometimes meat that was very much past its prime. A strong stomach wasn't a luxury back then. It was survival. And when they got lucky, they went straight for the best prize of all: sugar and fat. Wild honey was the jackpot, pure energy, incredibly rare, and worth getting stung 100 times for. This is why you crave sweets so badly today. For your ancestors, sugar meant survival, so your brain learned to chase it. The problem is your brain never learned to stop. So here's the twist. Your body was built by millions of years of scarcity. It's designed to grab every bit of fat, salt, and sugar it can find and store it for the hard times ahead. But the hard times stopped coming. The fridge is always full. The sugar never runs out. You're running ancient survival software in a world that finally has too much food. That craving you feel for the burger, the fries, the donut, that's not weakness. That's a caveman in your head screaming that winter might be coming and you'd better eat now. He kept your ancestors alive for 2 million years. He just never got the memo that the famine is over. We beat hunger, but deep down, we're still cavemen, still eating like the food might disappear tomorrow. Subscribe. There's a lot more strange history about why your body does what it does.